I said before, however, I must ask that you continue to refer to me as Whisper among other company, and that what I have shared with you not leave this carriage, please. This knowledge could expose my family.
All
Now.
the questions.
All right. Ask your questions, and I will be honest, but I might not come forward.
First of all, Vell pokes a hand out of Klaus's shoulder and mimes patting Kuhn on the head. You're still the only red. But the fact that you are serving the red, that's what I'm most curious about. Let's see. Gambling debt gone wrong.
No. As it so happens, my family has been sympathetic to the Red for, well, quite near the beginning. We refrained from converting over because the majority of our power and influence resides with the Golden Lions. To come forward and openly proclaim our allegiances would mean the loss of that power and influence. So, we, my family as sympathizers to the Red Lions, provide support in the form of money, supplies, food, rations, information, lodging, all...
And service, I'm assuming.
Hey, Ash?
Yeah?
Make a knowledge, nobility, or knowledge local check and get a +4 bonus.
34.
Ooh, wow.
Yep. A group of spies within the Golden Lions, ferrying secrets to the Red Tigers. I don't think I need to say more for you to be quickly aware of which particular individual they would have been assisting.
Oh, I'd already made that connection even without that roll. Why do you think Korim's been so quiet?
Had to be sure. Please continue.
Any further questions?
Sympathies. Oh no. Going back again. The jungle.
Yes. It is the only barrier that stands between peace and prosperity between the Golden Lions and the Red Tigers. If her secrets were to be made known, the war would be over. It would only take one man, one expedition, one success. That is all it would take, and this war would be over. I have been training for that purpose.
Unfortunately, he's not wrong. The entire war started due to a disagreement between Khan and Horus about the exploration of the North.
So,
Exactly.
at this, Vell almost completely pulls out of Klaus and sort of squares up to Whisper, not in an intimidating way, but in just sort of a trying to read him way.
I, very obviously, am a scout. I have been training since I was 8 years old for that one purpose, to go into the jungle and come back.
You wish for peace so desperately.
The safety and prosperity of my family, the lives of the people here, all of it hinging on the fact that no one knows what's in the jungle. Now, let's say, for instance, I go into the jungle and discover horrible monsters and dark enchantments that never in a million years we could conquer. So be it. The Golden Lions were right and the Red Tigers were wrong. At the very least, we would know. However, if I go in and I find, yes, a creature, but a creature with weaknesses and habits, perhaps an area that is tame, safe passage other secrets, then the red tigers were right, and the golden lions were wrong. Ultimately, we would end the discussion with information. It would no longer be a schism. It would be an informed decision.
To be fair, I doubt that the brothers in question could put their petty differences aside, even with that information, but that is neither here nor there. I appreciate your...
Go on.
I appreciate your desire for peace. That is why I am here. She goes back into Claus.
It's not the royals that would actually be the problem.
Hmm?
It's the nobility and the people themselves that would actually become the problem at that point. After all, Lord General Katir, or however his name's freaking pronounced.
No, that
You got it right. You got the name correct.
Unfortunately, he has a strong prejudice against the tigers. Whether we prove that their entire thing that Khan's entire thing with going into the northern forests or jungles was the correct move or not, Lord Katir would still be an advocate for the continuation of hostilities.
Claus, how angry would you be with me if I gave a grumpy old man a heart attack?
Very, so don't tell me if you do it.
I'm sorry. It wasn't don't do it, it was don't tell me if you do it.
What I don't know I can't incriminate myself for.
It's my responsibility to tell you that what you're doing is stupid. There, I've covered myself.
She's like, no, I share too much of myself with you to hide anything from you, so I will refrain from doing so unless it is an actual accident.
Oh no, I tripped and fell in your mind.
I meant, like, perhaps popping out of the back of someone's face and scaring him to death, but you know.
I tripped and fell out of his mind.
Alright, BRB
Hey
guys,
kids, wanna see a dead body?
Hey kids, wanna see a ghost?
Korim at the moment is rather disgruntled and kind of glaring daggers at Whisper.
There's a question less about your loyalties and more about... or your origins, and more about your decisions.
Yes. Go on.
You truly believe it's wise to trust someone whose loyalty goes to the highest bidder?
Trust? Who said anything about trust? I never announced I was going to trust. I'm assuming you're talking about Saber. I simply wanted to know whether or not I could get him to admit whether or not his loyalty could be bought. If he was the sort of person whose loyalty could be bought, then getting that loyalty off of Mia was of paramount importance. If not, well, I would have found out right then and there. After all, I am wealthy, and it was right there in front of him.
Keep your
Cool idea! There's only one problem with that.
Oh, do share.
He seems to be under the illusion that he's actually coming along.
Well, if he does, have him walk in front into the forest.
I am not going to let that man anywhere near my brother.
Okay, have him walk in the back.
Have you ever seen a pacifist do a death glare?
Can I start... Semi-joking questions. Should I start asking you all to roll initiative?
No!
Yes, please do let the one who killed one of his team members near him, Korim will have a field day.
So you say that
I
in
am going to
character.
curse you.
I don't like this, but we do know how strong Saber is.
Yes,
So we
and
told
the
him
forest is...
So if we told him no, we probably wouldn't be in much of a position to refuse.
True. And my point being, the forest is supposedly untamable. An individual of his power, walking in front, where he could possibly trip all the traps and alert all the dangers, I'd say, on the most probable option. What I'm saying is, entering the jungle is basically a suicide mission. Whether or not we go and all die and he's in front and he dies too, what does it matter? We're all going into the grave.
If that's true, then Kun looks towards Klaus. I just thought of something that we probably should have done, but we didn't.
Do so. Hindsight is 2020.
Saber
Is-
is very much familiar with King Mir, who can mind control people.
Yes. More than likely, Saber is not purposefully aligned to Mia's will.
So, next time we come across him, it might be prudent to remove any enchantments on him.
That'll be hilarious. Watch the child just walk up and hit him over the head. See whether or not find out real quick whether or not he's actually loyal to me or whether or not he's been forced against his will.
Or, the less dangerous option. Her hand pops out of the top of Klaus's head and waves a little. I, at least, can go in there without anyone needing to be near him. I'm
Well,
not good at
congratulations, you're probably going to get your wish. He is rather interested in us.
that. Does he?
Very well.
Yes, at some point I was afraid he was going to try and kiss me.
Ew.
But Wait, I'm sorry. As funny as that visual is, I must ask. Did he know that I left? Does he know I exist?
No, he's still under the impression that I am the necromancer. I corrected him without telling that you were the person behind the
I'm a
ghostly
necro-
knights.
I'm a necromancer, don't worry about it, I don't care at this point. What are they going to do, throw me in jail?
I'm just gonna add a character to remind you the last time you had the whole "oh, what are they going to do to me" attitude. Here come the banishers! Oh god, they're going to banish me!
Yeah, I was about to remind her. I was about to remind Vell in character of this. Did I remind you about the Banishers? They could do that.
Nectars. My gosh, again, with the anti-necromancy thing. It's against the natural order of the world. My gosh, there's nothing natural about this world.
You're preaching to the choir on that one, but
Or rather, everything is natural in this world.
Well, if necromancy is natural... I'm sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you, dear.
I meant that... I suppose now that I have faced the Banishers, I am more prepared. If they do decide to try again, as long as they don't hurt you lot, I may not be as disinclined. As long as the objective is achieved. However, I would rather myself be banished than any of you to come to harm. Especially at the hands of someone as merciless as Saber. Do I make myself clear?
It just occurred to me. Funny thing. I just remembered, I actually recently started adding a new tool to my kit. I listed my powers and abilities. I am in the process of currently adding one more. Was hoping to have it be a surprise to you all, though if you'd like me to I can. He kind of nudges the grimoire resting on his lap.
I think Claus had something to say first.
Very well.
I completely forgot what I was supposed to say, so carry on. If I get cut off, I usually forget what I was saying anyways.
Oh.
ADHD brain go brrr.
Sorry, dude. But yeah,
I'm sorry, it was the delivery.
but yes, Whisper, carry on my wayward son.
Excellent singing voice.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
But
you're
yes,
gonna like it.
go ahead. No, I have good authority from Ash that it's really not. But go ahead.
But that's what makes it so good.
Oh, here's the thing with regards to Shane singing. He can actually hit good notes and he can actually sing for all of about a second before it becomes really, really bad again.
But those are the best singers.
But say what you were going to say, Whisper.
I was simply going to let the party know that so he basically turns up. So I've recently been dabbling in polymorphing. Just wanted to let you all know. Not quite got the trick yet, but it is soon to be a repertoire. I'm hoping to make use of it as a way to move about without anyone knowing I'm there anymore. Just let you know. Don't spread the word about this one. This is also confidential, please.
Like my entire existence, don't worry.
Actually, better than that, please, because you still blew the lid on that one.
Excuse me, you blew the lid first.
You're the one that jumped out in front of me.
You are part of the party. You needed to know. Khan did not need to know about the creature, did not need to know about me, and she looks over, inwardly looks over at Kun. But you say you're a good secret keeper, and yet you spilled the beans on that cold creature.
I am an excellent secret keeper when I have not been honor-bound to reveal certain aspects of reality. You never asked me to keep yours a secret, or at least not in that regard, and I was sworn to be open about my exploits on that
After stepping as a
journey.
DM, actually, she had told you when you were in the mansion. She said they don't want anyone to know that she's a ghost, and you had said, maybe we should edit the details of my song then. So yes, she had indeed told you we don't want this to be revealed.
I think he actually told... What did he... I don't recall him actually going outright and telling anyone about the ghost thing.
He did.
No.
He said in front of Saber.
No, Whisper. I don't...
Yeah,
I
Whisper
don't
said...
think Whisper...
He did. In front of Saber, said we have a ghost in the party. After being told by Vell, please keep this a secret. I have it on the record if you double check later, but yeah, no, she had told him not to, and he had indeed revealed it.
Consider me taken to court then.
So from Korim's point, what was this about the creature?
Creature? Oh yes. Remember the big monstrous thingy from the island, the pirates, the cove, that thing.
Yes, but what was this specifically about you and the creature?
Oh, it attacked everyone. I was hoping it would simply massacre the pirates.
Sorry, you released it?
You... What?!
Yeah, just out of character here, you hadn't actually told the party that you were the one that released it. You told Khan.